Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Film Fan Club. Sam Carrico here, talking about the anticipated new Netflix series, Marvel's The Punisher. I really liked how the first episode felt almost just like a short film featuring the Punisher. We get introduced to the construction crew, Donnie Chavez, who kind of gets mixed up with the wrong people on the crew and gets involved with a burglary that goes bad, and then eventually he's going to get killed, and Frank Castle has to step in and be the Punisher kind of and do some badass moves. And man, he really, John Bernthal, again, is great in this series, the way that he does it, but also the brutality. I was wondering if they were going to stretch out the whole Donnie Chavez on the run with Frank Castle storyline out for the whole season, but no, they resolve it all in one episode, and I really appreciated that. I like, again, it feels just like a little short film, a Punisher story done in 45 minutes, and it was really well done. It doesn't even have much to do with the rest of the storyline, because I feel like the storyline really kind of some seeds are planted in episode 1, but it's really in episode 2 where the ball gets rolling, where the Punisher interacts with Karen, and his interaction with Karen, their relationship, I think, is almost even better than Matt Murdock's relationship with Karen. I really like the chemistry that Deborah Ann Wool and John Bernthal have. We also get introduced to Micro and the Ben Barnes character, which it's really great to see Ben Barnes getting work again. I liked him as Prince Caspian, although the Narnia movies didn't really work out. But these guys, I think Ben Barnes' character is actually, he's playing the guy who eventually becomes Jigsaw in his comic book character. But I like how his storyline, and a lot of Micro's storyline too, is really intertwined with Frank Castle's past. And it was really tragic just to see, again, how Micro is being hunted down by this deep state operation going on, and he really relates to Frank Castle. And going into episode 3, I think episode 3 was probably my favorite of the first 3 episodes. We really get a dive into Frank Castle's character, and some of the flashbacks, because we get a lot of flashbacks throughout, they're really well done. It doesn't seem over the top. I mean, some of the military stuff, the fact that he goes through this horrendous experience in the Iraq and Afghanistan war. It feels so real and well done. I have to remind myself, holy crap, this is a Marvel show, you know? This is a superhero show about the Punisher, but I only mean that in the best way. I had no idea, especially going off of the Defenders, which I was kind of a little bit let down by. This new show, the Punisher show, it really hits me in all the right ways, I think. And episode 3, I really think, is the strongest of the 3, because it really focuses on Frank Castle and Micro in their lair, in Micro's lair, just talking, and then it cuts back to the relationship between Ben Barnes and Frank Castle when they were in the military and what they had to go through together. It's really poignant. Not only is it poignant, but the action just does not let up in this show at all. But whenever there's so much emotion behind the action, I mean, we're really well done as action is great always. But whenever they're like that scene in episode 3, whenever he's just going through a whole like warehouse full of bad guys, and you understand that these are, these are strangers. He's just in the military. He's never met these people. He just has orders to kill them. But they set it up so well that no, in his mind, these people are just obstacles keeping him from getting home safely to his wife and kids. And it feels so real and human, and I love that about this show. I'm really finding it to be so endearing, and I just want to see Frank end up well. And that's what sucks about those flashback sequences, because when he gets home from the war, which is already a really traumatic experience, his family gets killed, which sets up, of course, this series. So they've done a really great job with the first 3 episodes. I'm really hooked, not only by the storyline, what's going on and what's going to happen, but just by these characters, and especially the story of Frank Castle as a person. That's really caught my eye in a way that I didn't even expect it to. It was really well done. So I can't wait to see episodes 4 through 6, and that's what I'll be reviewing next.